Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So Liverpool got beaten by Man City today by 4 goals to 1, and we want to quickly look at how the game went, strategies used by both coaches, and then the tactical display on the field. Okay, so let's first look at Man City's lineup. And as we all know, for some time now, Pep Guardiola has gone for the 3-2-4-1 system, in which he uses one of his defenders to pair Rodri in the middle, and then he will play 4 midfielders behind the main striker. Haaland, we know, is injured, so today he started with Alvarez. So the main reason why Pep has gone for this particular system is that I think he has realized most of the teams that he normally plays against, they either defend so deep to the point that getting the ball through the players becomes very difficult, and 2, his players are quite good on the ball. That is, possession wise, they are very good. So in order to get more players in the opposition instead, he has to get more of his midfielders or a striker in there. And this particular formation, it gives him the opportunity to use one of the defenders as a midfielder to help out here, so that when he is attacking, he has a lot of players running towards the opposition's goal. But the caveat is that when there is a counter, they will always be in trouble. And when you are playing against smaller teams, it is easier to defend this kind of setup. But if you are playing against teams like Liverpool, Real Madrid, Manchester United, and you play this system, you'll be in trouble. But Pep still went ahead and played this system against Liverpool, and today it worked for him. So from the reason that I've already given, let's also look at the reason why I think Pep chose this system against Liverpool. Okay, so in order to do that, let's first look at Liverpool's system that they used today. Okay, so Liverpool also set up in a 4-3-3 formation today. But then, when they are defending, Harvey Elliott keeps his position here, and then Henderson comes inside. Jota comes very, very deep, and then Gakpo and Salah remains up front. That's because I think that some previous games, Liverpool almost always gets counter-attacks against Manchester City. So I think their coach was also trying to see if he would get counter-attacks today, and he got one. That was what created the first goal. But on the field of play, they were having problems, and that's the reasons why I said Guardiola chose the 3-2-4-1 system against Liverpool. This was the problem that Liverpool was having. Their positioning when they have to defend was quite chaotic today. This was the reason why. Let's say they lose the ball in the middle third. Okay. Immediately they lose the ball, Harvey Elliott is supposed to drift a little to the right side in order to help Trent Alexander to defend here. But then, when Salah moves inside, you still see him closer to Fabinho. He doesn't get closer to Trent. And most of the times too, when the ball is coming to them, let's say the ball is at this side, Trent, when the ball is here, definitely Robertson will try to get closer to the ball a little. Van Dijk will move, Konate will move, Trent moves here, Harvey Elliott will still either be running back from this side instead of trying to drift and see the player that will be somewhere here, he will still be inside here. And that was causing a lot of problems for Trent today. Most people really, some people go to the extent of even insulting him that he's not good at defending. I don't think it's purposely because he doesn't know how to defend. But then sometimes you need some of your players to just get closer to you to help you out. And today he didn't get that kind of support that he needs. Because if we have a system that we are playing and then some people are not really in tune with what we are doing, then it becomes chaotic. So I think most of the goals came even from the right side. City will come here, they will just drive the ball inside like this, and then someone will just tap it. That was how chaotic their defending today was. And it was like almost all the time when they are defending, they are only defending with 8 players. The other 2 up front, you either see them just jogging backwards or sometimes walking. That was their main problem today. Their positioning today was very bad. It was very, very bad. I don't know why Klopp likes to switch from 4-3-3 to 4-4-2 when his team is defending, because 4-3-3 to 4-4-2 is a shape change. It changes the dynamics of the team, and that makes it very difficult to defend. When you are playing 4-3-3 and you have to change to 4-4-2, then you have to make sure your players are so disciplined on the pitch. Else it becomes difficult for them, because already Fabinho was central in midfield like this, and then all of a sudden he has to drift a little bit to the right for Henderson to also take a bit of a central position. So that shape change, when you're outside watching the ball, you think it's cool, it's okay, but then the players on the field, they don't see it that way. It changes their way of thinking. So I think this was the main reasons why Liverpool were having a lot of trouble defending against City today. Okay, and the other one too. Let's look at both of them, their shape on the field. This was it. This is how it will look like. So let's assume that City are attacking and then Liverpool are defending. When Liverpool is defending, this is how they change their shape in order to compensate for the 4 midfielders that Man City have in their third. So Elliott is supposed to move towards Grealish, Fabinho, Henderson, then Jota will come back to cover the side. But then Elliott was almost always here. He wasn't getting closer to Trent. And sometimes when the ball is at this side, because Stones is closer here, and Liverpool tries always to get a player closer to every other player. Maybe sometimes Henderson comes forward to try and tackle John Stones, and then Van Dijk will follow him, which also becomes a problem, because Man City, if you realize the way they play more often now, De Bruyne and Mahrez will try and attack the lateral defender. So if the central defender is moving out of position, then De Bruyne will have a free chance, or Mahrez will just dribble through them and go like that. But then in the first half, these underlapping runs that De Bruyne normally makes, he wasn't doing it because I think Pep was cautious of the counter attacks that Salah normally gets against City. So sometimes even pushing up so high, they don't do it. They just tussle with the Liverpool midfielders in the middle, and then when they get the ball, they give it to the wide players. Because in the second half, I think that he told them to be pressing the lateral defenders, and that was what worked for them. We're previewing the United versus Newcastle game later on. So thank you very much for staying with me, and then kindly like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.